Prince Charles has been warned by a campaigner ahead of his succession to the throne he will face more scrutiny and criticism than the Queen. Graham Smith, CEO of Republic, believes the Queen and Prince Charles' different images and past will make it more likely for people to criticize the Prince of Wales once he becomes king. But a royal expert pushed back on this argument, believing the heir to the throne has been able to create a role for himself and carry out important work in his unique position as longest-serving Prince of Wales. Mr. Smith, who campaigns in favour of the election of the next head of state in Britain, told Express. .co.uk, I think the Queen has played a part. She has been on the throne for so long people will imagine that's what the monarchy is about. Charles is a very different person, has a very different image. People are very reluctant to go into a critical discussion about the Queen, but they are very happy to do that with Charles, and that's not going to change when he becomes king. As a result, Mr. Smith believes the next king won't resonate with the British public once he follows in the Queen's footsteps. He added, so we will have a king who doesn't resonate with the British public in any way. He doesn't appear to have any kind of link back to our part in a way I think people see the Queen has, and he is someone who people are very happy to have a go at, criticize and challenge, and he has given people plenty of reasons to do that over the years. Over the decades, critics have accused Prince Charles of meddling for his interest in a wide range of issues, including air pollution, climate change and worry about the inner cities. His tumultuous divorce from Princess Diana and the affair with Camilla have also been the focus of criticism. Mr. Smith continued, we should be able to criticize everybody of course, but the Queen goes back to a time of much greater deference, so by the time deference started to everate it clung to her but didn't cling to her kids or grandkids. I think a lot of it is that she doesn't say anything in public, doesn't get involved in controversy, and she has that image of a sort of yesteryear royal, back to when people were seeing royals for royalty and the rest of us were commoner. That attitude, I think, is gone, and Prince Charles doesn't project that, he doesn't have that image. Mr. Smith added that while the Queen has remained a blank canvas for the public by not sharing her views on key issues, the Prince of Wales has filled all gaps. Royal expert Richard Fitzwilliams conceded Prince Charles' reign will be different in many aspects from the one of the Queen. However, he strongly believes the Prince of Wales has proven his worth for the country through his 5-decade-long work. He told Express.co.uk, when Charles ascends the throne, his reign will, of course, be very different from the Queen's and far shorter. He has been the longest-serving Prince of Wales in history. The Queen grew up in a totally different era and is Britain's longest-serving and most experienced head of state. However, despite a highly controversial private life, the Prince of Wales has done an enormous amount for charity. His trust has helped over 1 million disadvantaged young people, and his campaign for the environment is now mainstream. He has no constitutionally defined role as Prince of Wales, so he has created his own, which has benefited so many causes. When he accedes to the throne, Prince Charles will also be able to count on the support of the popular Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, which is hugely helping make sure the Crown remains a relevant institution in the 21st century. Mr. Fitzwilliam said, "William and Catherine are playing their part in an exemplary way as the monarchy, which has overwhelming popular support despite recent difficulties, adapts to a changing world, as it has in previous eras." The Queen acceded to the throne on February 6, 1952, following the death of her beloved father King George VI. Almost 7 decades later, she has demonstrated she will follow through the pledge she made aged 21 to serve the country and the Commonwealth for her whole life. However, she has been slowly passing on duties to her children and grandchildren, with Prince Charles and Prince William now the main royals carrying out long-haul trips abroad to represent the government and the Crown. Throughout the pandemic, father and sons have also taken on more duties from the sovereign to protect her from COVID-19 and have welcomed to the UK a number of world leaders including Emmanuel Macron, in her name.